by 1 second.
Yeah, but yeah, we're just going live there. Let me just double check that we are up earlier this week, which is nice. Let me check the old YouTube. I see upcoming.
YouTube algorithm.
Still seeing upcoming. Why am I live? I see everyone just logged it out. There we go.
No, there
Hi.
we go.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back once again to League of Ireland Tier 1 on your regularly scheduled Tuesday evening. We are back here for season 14, round 3, and we are once again going around the Albert Park circuit down under in Australia. I, of course, am Kelsey98, and this week, yet again, for the third week straight, I have a different commentary partner. Again, I'm whipping out the big books. It's another former champion coming and joining me. It's Mr. Ice Cold Andy. Andy, how are you?
Yeah, hello, folks. Yeah, no, it's good to be back. Glad to be joining Murray in the box. Yeah, it should be very interesting first session coming up here, and it is weird for me personally, obviously, not being out in the car.
A few went out and intermediate tyres. Looking dry at the moment. I wonder if anyone's in the old chat can give us an old weather update. But at the moment, it looks nice and dry. Which
That's
I don't
funny.
know
They
what
actually look like slicks on my screen, like so they do.
I can
Some
see.
of the
Rain.
silly compounds being
There's
invented.
one section is on the intermediate tyres,
Uh-huh.
as is Iderano sandbags. Oh, dry. Happy day. I'm sure that's music to every single one of you because I tell you what. Although saying that, we had a West set last night at Tier 2 and it wasn't the worst in the world. Actually, yeah, this track seems to give up a bit more grip than what most other tracks in the round I felt this season.
Yeah, I think it might be just a downforce thing. Like, I mean, depends on what wings you're running. And yeah, obviously since they changed it from the 2019 layout, yeah, the cars a lot less slow corners for you to balls it up in.
Absolutely. And so, Andy, it's a first title race. Obviously, you retired from, we call it League of Ireland for now. Not as in to insinuate that League of Ireland has changed the name. It's not.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, you retired. How interesting is it to be on this side of it rather than to being on the other side
Not
on
gonna
the
lie,
track?
it's still a bit weird, like, but then obviously I'm just fresh out of the car, like, so yeah, no, like, I mean, I've done a little bit of it before, but yeah, still been in the boxes,
Well,
still a bit surreal, like I'd
well,
say,
Andy,
but
we're gonna. Oh no, he's on Inters. We'll hold him off for now. We won't get you on that
uh,
lap. But there
uh,
is, and I'm waiting for the next slick lad to start. Trying to figure out who the
yeah,
first man on slicks is.
all the guys on, I
It's
think
gonna be
Psycho
Lucky
maybe,
Nutshot if you want to
uh,
walk away with Lucky Nutshot and take us away on the first dry lap of
yeah.
the evening with the tier two man.
So yeah, in my old car, coming down the start first straight here, just hitting over 300 into first corner here. Yeah, bit conservative through there. Probably could have taken a little bit more of the apex, but yeah, no, coming down to turn three here. Does he hook it up nicely? Yeah, seemed to get a good apex there. Yeah, maybe leaving a little bit of room for improvement there. Obviously, yeah, the track's still rubbering in, so yep, just coming into this fast right-hander here. This is a really awkward corner, so easy to invalidate here. Yeah, coming through this long right-hander onto the straight here, picking up a load of pace. DRS just kicking in there now. I don't know. He seems to be running maybe a little bit higher wing than some of the other guys. Coming through the fast left-right chicane. Yeah, leaving a little bit of room on the table there.
And I've
Yep.
just noticed he's not born as ERS. He's doing
No.
a fast outlap. I think he's gonna go again with the
Giving the
ERS on. So
tires another warm-ups.
let's go
Yeah.
find someone
As we have
on
Dylan
one.
top with a 22-1.
We have
Obviously
the
that's
race winner
on
from last week at
Inters.
the end of
So
sector one. By the way, we have Saucy
yep,
coming up to that
Saucy
fast
coming
right
up
hander,
here.
which you don't want to mess
Yep,
up
this
because
is
it's
more like
disaster.
it here. Yep. No,
If you want to crack
hopping
on there, Andy.
straight on. Yep, picking up the pace rapidly, hitting just about 300, and I would say he's probably going to hit about 325 come the end of the straight.
Ah,
Yep, coming
327.
Yeah, coming up through this fast chicane here. God, that
That
is
was
such an
nice.
awkward corner.
It is.
But it's so much fun to drive. Coming down to this awkward right-hander here. This is one of the corners I really don't like
Oh,
that they've
he
changed
locked up
from
there,
the
did he?
old layout. Yeah, he locked up a little bit, like so he did. Yeah, I seem to get a good line through there. Coming up to this
I
awkward
hate this
left-hander
corner.
here.
Hate
It's
it.
so awkward, isn't it? Yeah. And then obviously the traction balance. Yeah, he short shifted there just to get a nice bit of traction coming up towards the line, and he does a
7.85.
17.5.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a very good Q1 time, I would say. Okay,
Mhm.
that's about half a tenth. No, that's about a tenth and a half of pole position last night.
Mhm.
So again, it's quite interesting that he set that already. Another man about the start of that is the former Tier 1 champion, Dan Owen. Again, a man who kind of seemed to rediscover a bit of his old form last weekend. Not the weekend, I say. Last Tuesday evening, Spa was somewhat of a very good show for Dan Owen. Back in his home roots of the Mercedes, as willfully known by the LOI faithful as that OM in the Mercedes, as I don't know, again, I was missing around that time, so can't remember how much of it. Oh, he's gone really wide there, I would say, but seems to be holding the minimum speed through the corner, which is good. How does he take this slightly wide there on the entry? I would say, but
It
tidied it up
says
on
first
on
sector
the
is
exit.
purple, but hard to
That
know.
means nothing in this game,
Again,
Andy.
can be
Means nothing.
misleading. Yeah.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's purple of anyone either like in your direct vicinity on your leaderboard that you can see, which doesn't make sense. But anyway, let's see how he takes the fast chicane. Oh, he takes it out of the curb, which is ballsy early on. I would
Yeah,
expect
especially
many
in
people
these
this
cars
early.
where they
Yeah,
bottom out. Yeah,
I would
it's really
expect early
painful.
on people not to be taking as much of that curb and then later on when the pressure's on they'll be hammering over, I would imagine. But is Dano coming into that nasty little penultimate corner left-hander? Takes it very well, I would say. Actually gets the power down nice and smooth as well. And he keep this valid. It's looking very tidy for Dan Owen. I didn't quite catch the
It's about
sector
a
split, but it's not far
17.8,
off Saucy. Yeah, 17.7. Very
17.7.
solid lap
Yeah,
from Dan.
not
You would
too
have
bad.
to
Yeah.
say. Yeah, you can't really. Somebody's backwards. Sanko's backwards. Oh, but I'm sure you'll love that very much.
Mhm.
As Lucky No Shot is entering the pits, he is stuck himself up there in P3. Yeah, that was his non-born and lap. So he obviously invalidated his lap by his born in the ERS.
Yeah.
Not ideal. Ray from West is out there on a set of intermediates.
Sanko's the only man who wasn't lapped, but he's invalidated. So
Yeah, that's him
yeah.
gone. Splendid. We
I
have a
think
man
obviously
returning to the
with
grid.
Yeah,
Another.
I think obviously with the full quality sessions, then obviously I think people are just going to be managing their tire usage because I want to save as many sets as possible
Absolutely.
if that's possible. Yeah.
And as we figure out saving tyres, Splandy making his return to League of Ireland. He's invalidating turn one. Again, he's probably quite rusty. He has been out of action for a significant amount of time in terms of racing, but we'll come back to him. He'll come back to him. I expect him to stick in a lap. As JT is the next man coming around the corner. He's going to hopefully take us on a valid lap of Albert Park. So, down into turn one in my faithful Red Bull. I never thought I'd say that sentence in my life. But oh my god, I can't believe how much of that curb he takes.
Yeah,
It actually gives me nausea how much inside curb he takes. I try to miss that like it's a plague. Oh my god, but he's fourth gears. His gear on. Okay, maybe this is just a skill issue that I keep talking about.
Through there because I think you can take through
yeah,
there.
you can. Yeah, I wouldn't be near fourth. I wouldn't feel. I feel like I wouldn't have enough power sitting in fourth gear through there. But
Yeah,
it's solid, very tidy.
Give that curve a wide berth, I think. So he did. So maybe a little bit time there. Yeah, taking a tight apex, obviously.
That's what I thought. On using the curb on the inside is no, you don't want to be on it. You want to miss it and then like really hook the car on the exit.
Seems like he's maybe running a little bit more wing than some of the other guys I've seen. He was 328 there at the end of the straight.
Yeah, so. It's interesting. He's taking interest in that. That could cause him trouble taking that curb if he continues to take that curb. I just don't think it's. Yeah. It unsettles the car too much. I think he's gone wide there as well. He missed, very wide. How did he take this? Takes that nicely compared to the way he took the previous corner, but yeah, it's actually a solid. It's similar enough to Dan Owen. I'm gonna say I haven't seen it again. I'm missing the sector splits.
17.6.
Yeah, 17.6. Solid lap from JT considering the lines he was taking. Connor's about to begin a lap. Anyone behind him on a lap section? I think is he? Section's coming to the line, taking a distance tow. 17.5 for section, jumps himself up to P2. I would imagine that's probably going to be good enough. And You would have to think it probably should be at that rate. Seabucks.
What are we predicting the cutoff to be? Low 18s maybe? Something like that,
Once everyone gets going, I think everyone's
mid
gonna want to
18s.
be in the 17s. As Delano goes at a 17. I think just for comfort, lads are gonna be aiming for about a 17. I think a 17. 17.7 might cover you off in Q1. Now again, I could be very off at that. That could be like mid Q2 times, but I think that's what we should be seeing. As I'm not gonna go on board at Mass Meeking. It's not out of that. Dilzer, I believe, is on one. Dilzer is on one coming into the last sector. Coming into again, it's actually a bit of an opportunity. Overtake little section. That unsettled the car slightly. You can see it on the entry. But yeah, you can be very opportunistic in attempting overtaking the last sector, and it kind of throws your opponent off and almost unsettles them because no one expects a safety car and overtake. 77, so a little lap there. You might want to get around and just keep an eye on the times coming in. I'm not sure how safe that's going to be. His teammate is coming to the line. Con is actually down on his previous time.
Seabucks on a lap here.
We're going board with Seabucks, the Ferrari, the Scuderia. A bit of traffic up here in his way. They're all going to have to get out of his way. 3 cars there. Who is this? This is an Alfa Romeo. I believe that's going to be Lucky Nutshot. Is Lucky on one? I wonder. Lucky's on one. That's why he's not getting out of the way.
Yeah.
We'll go board with Lucky for the time being. See what he comes across the line. He's going to need a much more competitive time than that. He set a 17.7 last night. He's going to want to, as a Seabucks, he's going to get a lovely little toe to the line from him. As Lucky Nutshot goes P10 and Seabucks immediately goes P7. So yeah, you would have to his ring coming to line again, and the man who hasn't had the best of qualifying up until now, but he's right on par now. I think with the 2 Red Bulls, maybe split them. Yeah, just in behind them, tucks in. Solid lap, I'd say, but again, with how many lads I'm seeing drop into the 7s, they might want to just get back quickly and keep an eye on the times dropping. You don't want to use up too many new softs. I see a McLaren that's going to be Dilzer coming into the box.
I think it's just at this stage, like, you just want to be out there, and obviously if leave it as late as possible, and then if the guys don't improve, then yeah, just save the tires and box is what they would do in real life. As Con is missing a front wing.
Oh, how's he done that, I wonder?
Yeah.
How has Connell done that? He's in the box. Don't hit the pit wall, Con. As that's planned, he's going to come back around and is he going to start the lap or is he going to be in the pits? He'll be in the pits. At the moment, we are still missing. We have 2 late joiners. They're pushing it very close at the moment to make it for Q1. I do know Opie Gamer has had an internet issue, so let's hope that's not going to hamper him too much. Seabucks. Is Seabucks starting again here? No, that wouldn't be the wisest thing to do in the world, but he's not. I see an AlphaTauri. It's going to be Maglox. Is he on a lap? He is not. He's about to begin a lap. It's Maglox. You would have to say championship protagonist. The consistency he's shown so far in the first 2 races. Showed a very impressive drive last week to come from the back and finish P4. So solid result. Man looking for almost redemption in League of Ireland, but here he comes to set his final run in Q1. You would say, yeah. Again, he a completely different line to JT over turn 1. Doesn't go near the curb on the exit of turn 2. Yeah, a lot of lads retiring in the pit. Dilzer, it's an interesting retirement from him now, but I think he should be okay.
From McLaughlin there.
Yeah.
Through that right-hander.
He seems to maybe scrub off a bit of speed.
Through those corners. Let's see what he does for the first sector.
Look at this. He's invalidated. He's invalidated.
Oh,
he's going to have to... Man. What time have we got left? I think he's enough time to get back.
Yeah, he's got 4 minutes 40.
Yeah, plenty of time. As Andy Luck here is about to start, the next car starting a lap is going to be our old friend. And I don't even have to say whose name that is, because we all know who it is. It is the man on the screen right now. It is Eloy Sanjo.
Yes, it is Raven West. You're quite correct.
As lads are retiring, lads are getting comfortable in the pits. And you would have to say Dylan and Rain, you would think they are safe. But yeah, you've seen stranger things.
Well, it seems like the overweight Alpine is doing the job so far. So he must have thrown a few sandbags out of the car.
Yes. A man going to be looking to get out Q1.
Friend. Let's see.
Here we go. You've been looking forward to this all week, Andy.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see how it takes
Oh
turn
my
one.
God.
Oh, a lot of curve there.
It's just, I don't know how they go. I feel anytime I've done that, it's just completely unsettled the whole car on me. I just
Yeah.
completely lose it.
Well,
But
I
then
don't
you
know.
can't.
It might be different for pad users as opposed to wheel
Yeah, I
users. I don't know if
suppose
they've got a
so. But
little
I
bit
just
more control
when
over the
you,
curbs.
I just feel when you take that, you can't take the right line down through two, and it just kind of,
Yeah.
it seems not the
Very high
quickest.
rev there.
JT, yeah, he should be comfortable. Franjo, tidy enough so far.
Yeah,
You would have to
tidy,
say.
but yeah, not taking a lot of risks. I think from the looks of this lap so far.
Yeah.
What's he like at the end of the straight here? He is
328.
328. He's probably one a little bit lower wings than some of the other guys as well.
Yeah, not touching the curbs either. So as I would have thought, not many. You don't like you can obviously take a lot of that curb on the inside, but you have to take it literally like so perfect, or it will throw you into the wall. It's like it's either perfect or you're in the wall. There's no in between. Like it's shocking how little in between there is. But coming into the final couple of corners now, is Franjo looking to stick a lap on the ball. It's going to be good enough, and I think this should be good enough. Around the 17.7 again, I'm going to say. It looks
17, yeah.
17.7, yeah. As expected, that's him done. He won't get back around unless he wants to charge that battery up and go. He won't have enough fuel on board anyway, so... Raven West is on a lap. Again, another man looking down the back, looking to make sure he gets out of Q1. That's the main thing at the moment. You don't want to get knocked out of Q1. That's objective number one. And at the moment, Dan O.M. is playing a very late if he wants to go out, but I think he should be safe. So here comes Raven West.
It wasn't so bad to qualify a little bit further down because obviously the top 10 started on the used tires, but that's no longer the case.
Well, that's not the best lap from Raven West at all, is it? I don't think he's going to be safe unless he can he? He has a bit of fuel on board. I wonder will he try?
I think he might have another just enough time to do one more run, but yeah, he's going to really need to charge up that battery.
He is not on one. Dan O.M. has retired. I do think that lap from Raven West has convinced his teammate to retire. I do believe so. The first man is going to be an Alpine, I believe. It's going to be Sanko starting a lap to get us finished. He's going to be beginning there, yeah, his last run. So let's see what Sanko again, I would say he's one of the better qualifiers again. How often he translates that in the race. Obviously, he had a bad strategy error with the safety, not error, a mishap with the safety car. Oh my god, that's how I'd like to take that now. That looks very nice.
Yeah, no, he's got like a lot of raw speed. I remember being very impressed with him at a few stages last season, just with some of the laps he was able to pull off. Let's see how he goes in this one. Yeah, seemed to get a good run through that little left-hander there. Let's see how he goes. 26.8. Is that
two tenths up on his
improvements on his time? Yeah.
I'd imagine he's a lot through here. I imagine 9-10 is where he has a lot of time. Franjo thinks he's safe.
Yeah.
You'd have to agree with him. I think I'm not sure how many lads are going to jump. The lads that are retired, but see how he takes this fast.
3/10 up.
Oh, very nice, very nice from Sanko. I'd say carried a lot of speed through it.
Turn in through that chicane, I think. So maybe lost a little bit of time there, but
how much it is? I took that very nice. He took that on the inch perfect, in my opinion.
Yeah.
How much speed can he carry through this one?
There, I think. Let's see how he goes. Yep, seem to get that okay.
Get the power down without spinning, as someone done in front of me last night.
This corner, yep.
Yeah, I think this should be enough to get him through around the 17.7 again. I think.
Yep.
17.4, even better. See a Ferrari of Seabucks, Moss Megan coming to the line. 17.8, how safe is that? We have Maglocks, P10 at 17.8. We have the other Ferrari, Seabucks. Seabucks is 2/10 up on his time, so he's looking around the 17.6. It should see him safe and through to Q2. It is, right up to P4. And we have LOI Khan is going to be... Oh, he's safe for the time being with those 3 cars on that behind. There's a car in front of Colin B. He's going to have to get out of his way. Lucky Nusher, I believe, giving him a tow.
Done in his own time. So.
Colin B, is he? So he has a bit of time to find. He has just a 10 to find to knock Con out. Not Con out, but put Con in trouble.
A lot of use of the curb there. So.
Yeah. Raven is also on a lap, but he's unused tyres at the moment as Raven. Lucky Nusher is finished, so he won't be knocking Con out. Colin B to make himself safe and into Q2. Can he do it? I think he should just about. He doesn't. Can Raven improve? Raven's a 10.5 up here. I think Colin's in trouble. I think Colin's in big trouble here. I think Raven is going to do the job on used tire. He is going to do the job. Colin B out of Q1. I tell you what, I did not expect to see that. Lucky Nutshot was
Also
I think he invalidated his final one. I think he tried to give Colin a toe there. As I wonder what was going on with the late lads. If you're late lads, just hop in and we'll just stick at the back. But
well, my debut team doing the job in Q1, 1 and 2.
interesting Q1. I'm well, obviously we have a couple of late comers who struggle with internet at this very moment, so they are communicating and trying to join. I'm sure most people can figure out who it is because they do tend to have the odd internet problem or two, but hopefully they join. And the other lad has not contacted me just yet, but we'll give it time. As that was an interesting Q1. Times that low kind of scare me a little bit already in Q1 because they've already been in pole position from last night.
What are we expecting then? Maybe
I'm expecting
a
16s now at this stage. Yeah,
high 16. Yeah.
mid to high 16. Not mid, maybe not mid. I'm not sure if they have 9 10s in that lap, but high
Yeah, this
16s
is
at
not
the least.
a
Look at that
circuit where
gap to the
there's.
top five.
I know it's incredible. Like so,
As
it
there's
is.
Irish Gary
Literally
in
a time
the
for.
commentary box, not commentary box, in the comment section. Yeah, not ideal for Colin at all, Gary. You'd have to say, as oh, I meant to missing that, but. Through into Q2, we have Arnold and the Alpines. Nice 1-2 for them. Andy's happy. Like a pig in shite over here he is. Saucy, Seabook, Section, JT, Reen, Dan OM, Dilzer, Fanjo, Maglox, Raven, Mosmegan, Splandy, Con. All made it through. Con by the skin of his teeth by, oh my god, 2 thousandths of a second from Con. Hundredths maybe. Dan, of course, everything in Tier 1 scares me. Like, they're all sick freaks. Me commentator apparently this week is a sick freak. And last week was
Allegedly.
a sick freak. Like, they're all sick bastards. I don't know how I deal with them. At least with me and Lucky last season, he was quicker than me. But he wasn't a complete sick bastard like this. I see, it's weird. Andy does it effortlessly as well. Like, it's quite strange. They are freaks. Oh, you can't talk. This is Colin B Football Club we're talking about here. That's as the man himself would say, Rory. So Andy, we just seen a 17.4 as the top time there in Q3. What would you be hoping for one of the front runners to be setting here now for Q2 times? Where would you expect them to be at this stage?
You'd probably be looking. I'd say maybe two tenths, maybe 2.5 tenth improvements. So maybe getting down to the 17 to 70, 17 ones. And then yeah, in Q3 probably expecting, as we were saying earlier, a low 16 or a high 16, I should say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if we got into the 16s now in Q2. If we do, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to formally retire from watching Tier 1.
Yeah.
That would be quite disgusting. Like, that would actually make me physically sick, I think.
Well, it seemed to make you sick a couple of times as well.
Yeah, you did, Andy. I don't know how many times me and Lucky could understand you, right? How you are so quick at times last season.
Although admittedly, this time last season, whenever we were doing the circuits, yeah, the rain came, so I had to put on a different kind of show.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, but everyone sat retired, right, and you just stopped drifting around the track. That was a bit of crack, to be fair. Now you have to say.
I know. Well, Saucy was happy because he got into the lobby, because I was like the only one.
Oh yeah. He was having internet. He was having a PlayStation update issue that day. As again, the first man going to take us away here in Q2 is our mate. So let's see. I know who you're eager to talk for. Australia is dog. Anyways, here Owen. For the love of God, at least let a track that I'm half decent at. Say it's good, like, just for me. Even if you don't believe it. It's the only track I seem to have any sort of pace at. So let's go with that. It's a nice track. It's a lovely track. Only if I have a good race result once in a while from you would be nice. As here comes our own former teammate, speaking of. Fanjo as a Fanjo seal the constructors on the final race day a couple of seasons ago. Starting us away. I wonder, is he going to be on scrub tyres? He's nearly around the turn one. This is definitely going to be a scrub tyre run. Then I'm going to imagine this isn't going to be Fanjo's best time. But we'll continue with him all the same. As
yeah,
I wonder.
I was thinking he might back off there because of how rugby that turn one was, but no, he's
may as well set a delta at this
just
stage.
wants to get a time on the board potentially.
Yeah, you may as well set a delta. I know what I'm like. P Farrell would struggle around here. We're waiting on P Farrell to join the lobby. Babs Tracy. It's something to do with Gary Tracy anyway. I think. But anyway, as here comes Fangio open to the fast left, right, 9, 10 chicane. Again, a corner which can either as easy as it looks. It's always guys have validated. He hasn't validated that time. I say just as I said, as easy as it looks. He has a Ferrari on his ass. I'm not American, don't ever say that. But Moss Megan, oh my god, he was completely off the trot in mid corner there.
Yeah, he's invalidated as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to get out of the way here. Oh my god.
So let's see how he gets on.
Again, Raven's going to be looking for an improvement on his Q1. Obviously not the best display from him. As that Moss Megan is in the middle of the corner. I wonder, was that Maglox, was he impeded slightly?
I think he probably just got away with it. Yeah, I think it was just about far enough ahead.
Here comes Raven West, 18 flat. 18. I think that's similar to his Q2 time. We have...
Yeah, I think it was about 17.8, 9.
Yeah, Reen jumps up to P2. Maglox obviously wasn't impeded. Section coming to the line. Yeah, Haas with Saucy.
He does.
Saucy was obviously P3, 17.3. My god, he likes them quick laps to start us off. I'm missing everyone here. I do apologise. That's Dan OM jumps up to P3 as well. Seabucks, is that Seabucks on a lap? I do believe it is. Seabucks coming to the line. A man who's looking for an improvement in his own qualifying takes a 17.2. Lads, give it a rest. Splandy coming to the line now, made it through from Q3. I see Connor on a lap here now. Las Vegas is better than Australia. I like Vegas as well. And Sanko jumped up to P7 with that lap.
Maybe used tyres, I think. Maybe for
yeah, I'd say for the majority are going to see used tyres, especially Rain, Splandy, and Raven. I think would have been unused. I mean,
next person on the laps, Moss. Let's see what he
is he on another one now? Because he invalidated the last one.
Yeah.
He's out of fuel and he's nearly derated. I think he's going to be in the pits, Andy. I think he's going to be in the pits.
His battery's burning, but maybe, yeah.
Wonder will he come to the line or will he abort it? Yeah. Coming to the line.
Nice run of fuel. I'd just run it so low here.
You're better off around here. Like again, it's not really a track where you can do back-to-back runs and improve. So you're better off just getting your lap on the board.
Yeah.
As Maglox is in the box.
Braking zones where you can build up the battery. Yeah, it's not like there's some other circuits and it's a lot harder, like Brazil and so on.
As we're on board at LOI Con, makes it a lot of curb and grass even in the third last corner. Not what you want to be doing, but he's all out, he's in, he's had a wobble. Yeah, he had to abandon that one, abandon ship. As Sanko, is he a Sanko? He's also in the pits, as I do believe there's going to be a couple of cars out here in our laps.
As I've got my old teammate just about to start a lap here, so...
who was that now? Section.
My fellow Alfa Romeo buddy. Let's see how he goes.
Third championship attacking this round one, did not have the best race last week around Spa, so he's going to be looking for an improvement and keep himself in the chat. Oh my god. Lads, you're making me sick how you take that turn one. Give it over. But it's already looking mighty close between the middle of the pack at the moment. As the two Cork lads are at the moment top of the table. I wonder how long will they stay there as Section tidy enough through that little car park sector. As again, I'm missing the fourth sector splits, 26.8. Oh, he's gone wide. He's got a bit of grass. He's got a bit of grass. 26.8 is a solid. It's a solid full sector as well. So I think that's gonna. How much time has he got left? Yeah, he'll continue this anyway. He'll continue this
all the time. You're just gonna lose all that time down the straight as well, because of that wide line onto the straight. But let's see how the rest of his lap goes. Yeah, it seemed to take the left-right quite smoothly. A little bit wide the apex there, but I think he got away with it. So
yeah.
Let's see how he goes through here.
A
little bit more curved than some of the other guys.
Didn't unsettle him though, so you obviously running a wing that's allowing him to do it. As gets the power down lovely through that corner. Yeah, I think there's going to be a solid time regardless of that step on the grass anyway, Andy. It's going to be 17.6. Very solid.
P3.
Considering he was on the grass in turn 5. That's a very impressive lap, I have to say.
Solid if not spectacular. Right, here comes
Fangio again. He's looking close to about 17.6 as well, I think. No, not that. Oh my god, that was a bad prediction for me. My goodness.
Dilzer here. Let's see how he goes.
Oh yeah, Section lost a lot of time, Dan, no doubt about it. He was on the grass, he completely locked the tires. But anyway, a man better than me, he'll improve. Dan O'M, I believe, is about to set the lap. Did you say someone's on a lap though? Dilzer, is he?
Dilzer's on a lap here.
We're going board with Dilzer, 44.7, looks like a competitive.
It does
middle
look decent,
sector.
I must say, just based on the times I'm seeing at specific corners. So I think this will be
low 17s, mid 17s. Yeah.
Mid 17s.
He's going to want to improve on that, I think. I'm not sure how safe that is. Sossi's on an outlap. I see is that Sanko there behind him? It is not Sanko. Who's the other Alpine on the grid? Delano.
I'm board with Rain here, so let's see how he goes. I'm expecting this.
Delighted to have you, because I haven't got a clue who's on a lap on it.
Right up at the sharp ends
yeah.
in the end of the season after his late surge towards the end of the previous one. So let's see how he goes.
First and foremost, looking for a better improvement in qualifying. He hasn't had the best first two qualifying. He's been out before Q1 both times, as far as I remember.
Yeah, most unlike him, like, so it is.
Now last week he did have a very god, that's what I'm talking about. He's feeling confident. He's feeling confident.
That's about as good as you can take it, I think.
That is a mega way to take that corner when you're feeling good.
Ooh, a little bit wide at that right hand there.
Yeah, maybe that's the but I'm struggling to get the car turned in.
Yeah,
6 stays in 6.
There,
maybe dropping shift would have been the worst idea. But anyway, let's see how he gets around this corner. Power down. This is going to be provisional P1, Andy. I'm going to say that now. I think it's going to be provisional P1. Oh, not far off at all.
Nearly.
Yeah, Sossi's coming to the line. He's in the box. He's invalidated. That's Sossi. Oh, that's a mega lap from Rain, I have to say. Sent down the stamp.
Just about to come over the line here.
Down on his previous time to the middle sector, so he's going to hope for a good last sector with Dylan. Jumps up to P4. As we know, he's going to have time in the last sector with Dylan. So, a C-Bucks. That's who's that? Out on the track. That's JT.
So literally just Ravens just about to start his lap.
Yeah, JT is just in front of him, so we're going board with JT, the man himself. Another Corkman. They're all we're getting taken over here, Andy. What the people think is the real capital, they can go lick me ass. But anyway, Andy, JT's in. That's an interesting one. He's on scrub tyres, very scrub tyres actually. You can see the marbles all over him. So we will go on board with the Irish fence and possible Olympian fella, Raven West. Looking solid enough through the start of the lap. But anyway, Andy, how does it feel not being racing on the Tuesday evenings anymore? Obviously, you've done it for the last season 9 to season 13, 4 seasons in a row, which is the guts of a year and a half maybe. How does it feel not to have your Tuesdays occupied by Tier 1 anymore?
It's weird, like, so it is, especially whenever you've done it for a wee while. And then in mold leagues, I would have raced on Sunday and then on Thursday nights. So yeah, it's kind of weird not doing anything at the moment. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be starting something soon properly, and I'll be sure to let you know whenever I race in. Yeah. So we've got Raven just coming on, just about to enter the left-right.
See his middle sector split. This AlphaTauri is going to get out of his way.
A little bit higher wing.
So solid middle sector. It's AlphaTauri. Oh, that car is in his way. The car's in his way. 100%.
He'll not be happy about that.
Yeah, I think he may have been slightly hampered by that. He might come straight into the pits, Andy.
Definitely hampered by that. So yeah, it's going to.
He won't have time for another lap if he doesn't come in now. So, see if now he's coming in. So obviously, I thought he would because he was really wide on the exit of 10. So,
yeah,
this is ballsy from Raven to stay out. Still a solid lap though.
It's still a solid lap, but I think he finished it because we're running short in time here, and obviously it does take a wee bit of time to get back into the pits and then refuel.
Here comes Fangio. Will Raven dive out of the way? He's gonna have to. I would have got out of the way earlier there. He's off. Yeah. Come on.
No eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth there.
Oh, Fangio's really slippery on the rail coming into that corner. Turn 6, I do believe I was informed earlier on. Turn 6, I'm going to call that from now on. So if someone's informed me wrong, blame them. Don't blame me.
So
I
top
don't
two
do
think
corner
that
numbers.
they've done enough.
I agree with them, Andy.
I would say they probably have. So let's
yeah.
see. Yeah.
Good. That's good. I like that from Fando. He's obviously feeling like a bit more confident. Who's that Red Bull that's out of his way? Section, I believe.
We're
JT
starting to see the cars, get a little bit more angsty. So no, they're really starting to chuck them now. So let's see how he gets through that left-hander. Seemed all right.
Dan, what type of people are we talking about there? Who would have returned the favour to Fangio? Not me commentator, not me comms partner anyway. As Fangio, P10. Oh, that's not safe. Trouble. It's not safe. He's in big trouble down there. As Fangio.
He's going to be in trouble.
As I see, who was on a lap? Let me try and figure this out so I don't miss everyone coming to the line again.
He's going to have to just unless he plans to do another run, he's just going to have to do a huge
section.
Amount of battery saving.
He's on an outlap. McLaren of Con on an outlap. Ferrari of Moss Megan is on a lap. Oh, he's on the grass. He's on the grass. It's going to cost him. He might have to back. Oh, he's not going to have time to back out. This could be Moss Megan finished.
He's just got to get this done.
I think this could be him knocked out though. He's after taking a lot of grass, and that's not. He was half a second up.
Which is still not really enough. So this is.
I think he could be out in Q1. Yeah, that cost him the whole lap.
P14.
The two Alpines are close together here, by the way, Andy. Oh, one's on an out lap. Oh, that's okay. As here comes Sanko. Did I see he was down on his lap time there?
I think
he's in. He's in. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Sanko thinks he's safe. So
Raven is 4/100ths up.
So much traffic.
We've got another. I think this is another AlphaTauri in his way. Oh, got a hell of a two. Shock out right at the last minute.
Who was that? Was that Fangio again?
I am not
It
sure.
Was Fangio. It was Fangio. Oh my god. Oh, Raven won't be pleased with that at all. I still think he's gonna be improved. He improved all the same, so it mustn't have hampered him that much. We're set to go down through the pack now. JT.
Pick up a little bit of time.
JT's invalidated. JT is out. JT is out. He is finished. Section. It's gonna come to line, but he's safe anyway. He is safe. What type of that time would he say? He takes provisional P1 just to make a statement.
17.
Con coming to the line now. Can Con make it through? He can't. Con is out. Splandy is the next man now. Is he? Yeah, he will be. Everyone up front.
He's the only one that can improve now. Moss is.
Splandy's half a second up, so he is looking likely to improve around the 76-ish. So Fangio is in trouble of being knocked out here. So can Splandy do it on his return? Can he make it into Q3 around down under? Does that make sense? I'm gonna say it does.
Yeah.
But you know what?
It does.
We'll crack on. Round the a little wobble. Is that gonna cost him? Is that gonna cost him? I think it might do, but I think he still should see him through. I think, wouldn't it?
Oh, fastest!
Wow! A mega last sector from Splandy. Wow!
That came out of nowhere.
He was only half a second up through the. Wow, that's big. That.
Yeah.
I presume we have finished. Raven is out there, but he ain't on a lap. Raven, I don't know. I think we might have an old chat with Raven after the race. What you reckon, Andy?
Yeah, he ain't gonna be happy. That's to say he's not gonna be happy will be an understatement.
1 second. I do apologise. I'm just sending an invite. Hopefully, it's not letting somebody join. Farrell cannot join for some weird reason. Where is his name? As if you can get in, Farrell, do hop in. But yeah, interesting session. A lot going on. A lot of close calls, you would say, Andy. As I didn't even catch who we lost at the end there, but we lost a couple.
Well, they're about to come up on the board, so...
What do you make of that? The times about where we expected? As you have two lads into the 70-1s.
Two lads, well, three lads actually exceeded what I...
Oh, yeah. Saucy, yeah, didn't even see that there.
Fair play to them, so...
But yeah.
Let you run down the board.
Splandy sees us through at the top of the board in Q2, followed closely by Section and Saucy. Very closely behind, both within 1,000. Seabucks, Rian, Raven, Delano, Sandbags, Sanko, Maglox, and Dilza round out the Q3. We lost Fanjo, Dan OM, JT, LOI Con, and Moz Megan, who dipped his entire left side of the car onto the grass in the last sector. So you'd have to say that cost him his Q3 appearance this evening, Andy.
100%.
Yeah, and
the margin for error at a track like this is
it's so
small,
fine.
like,
Yeah, it's so fine. You have
it's
to
not
think.
like Suzuka or somewhere like that where there's bucket loads of time to pick up in places. Around a track like this, there just isn't. So yeah, it's going to be extremely tight here.
I wonder, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna see the 16s? I think we will. I think the fact we gained 3/10. Go on.
I'm going to predict the pole time here, but I want you to stick in prediction as well. I'm going to predict a 16.996 for pole.
That's quite accurate. I think we're going to go lower than that, Andy. I think we're going to be in the 16.8s.
Specific time?
16.824. We'll say that. Multiples of 2.
We put €5 on it.
I'm not a gambler man, mate.
Whoever's closest wins.
No, I wouldn't be a gambler man myself, no, Andy, to be fair. I may work in a gambling company. I don't gamble. But no,
played two games of blackjack in Monaco, and that was enough for me.
Well, turn on the. I have no stats on that. You have to can't be letting me slack like that. As everybody is on a fresh set of tires, just for information. It's a little bit surprising. I thought one of the maybe possible pole contenders might try Savas it, as apparently for some stupid reason softs do go quite long around here without falling off a cliff, as I discovered last night. But let's not get into that. I don't want to discuss how my race went to shit last night. I want to discuss how Tier 1 are going to make me unbelievably sick. But yeah, last night was not fun. We'll continue on with the Tier 1 boys, as Ryan is going to be the first man to set a lap, unless he lets his Red Bull through, which I don't think he wants it. He's cracking on with it. Who's that Alpine in the pits? That's Sanko staying in. Maybe he wants to just get a sight and see what times he's competing with.
Maybe he's shorting tires. So
I would imagine that is the next. I think he did burn through an extra set in Q1, so I wonder, is he gonna just do the one and make it a one and done? As around the corner, as I say that, he's coming out of the box. Here comes Ryan. First appearance in Q3, I do believe. Unless if I'm wrong, I do apologise. Into turn 1. Oh, that was beautiful. Moss, I do apologise. We did see you, however, dip your full entire left side of the car onto the grass. Anyway, Ryan through the car pack. He's able to maintain a little bit of speed, maybe a bit slow and getting on the throttle there in the exit.
He was a bit hesitant there, but
again, this first lap isn't about setting power. This first lap is about getting. He's a bit loose through there as well. You can see the rear of the car wanting to slide on him, but he corrected it well.
That was nearly a Tokyo Drift type scene there.
Sectioned out a while.
And he has lost
it.
Oh,
no way.
So around the place where Alex Albon lost
Ryan had to... Oh my god! Ryan corrected that mid-corner and still made it, and he's still... By the way, it's a mega middle sector. I don't know if you've seen it. I think that was a 44.2 in the middle.
Yeah, that's
This is looking mega, even though he's...
It's good, because sometimes you get those laps as well where you think it's not going to be that fast, but it just is, like, so it is. I mean,
gets the power down. Oh, yeah.
So
this is going to be good, I think, Andy, isn't it? Is he 16s already? No, 17.2 to start us off. That's impressive, I have to say.
That's a good banker.
Considering how, like, he did miss a few apexes there, and you can see he wasn't ultra comfortable. As Raven goes,
P3. He's got at least another 2.5 tenths in him.
I'm missing Dylan.
Let's see what Saucy does.
P1, 16.8. There we go. Andy, I'm on. Going at 5. I should have taken that bet.
At the window.
As Landy goes P3, Dylan P4.
Give you the
yeah, that's it.
Note gift wrap too.
Seabucks is on one as well. Seabucks is close to Reen, I want to say. Maybe, right up there. Talk about close, Andy. Talk about close. As Maglox is coming around the final corner, he's on a decent one as well, looking at the time coming around the corner. Could he challenge provisional pole at the moment? I think he won't do at the moment. He won't do. But I tell you what, when I said Seabucks to be close to Reen, I didn't think it'd be that close. That's a mega lap. Mega lap. But Sanko's begun. Sanko's about a 10th off Reen through the middle sector.
Yeah.
So he's looking at the moment around the 17.3. Should he get a good last sector? Which, in my opinion, 17.3 is just already pretty freakish.
Yeah, it's a good time.
The
Yeah,
fact that Saucy has done that
16.8.
time, that's crazy. Oh, Sanko's at a car in front of him. He needs to get out of the way. He's gonna do. He's gonna do.
The
That's
only
all
thing
right.
is, whenever you do such a fast time like Saucy's done, like I mean, yeah, trying to
You kind of
find
have to
that
figure out
is
what do I do
so
now. Like, do I go back out or do I save?
Yeah,
As
because obviously you know what sections you've nailed, so you're trying to improve the sections that you haven't so much, and then you tend to give away a little bit of time in the sections that you were really good in the first
Yeah,
lap.
absolutely.
From experience, yeah.
As that is the first runs of everything done. Alan, are you saying this is insane good, or are you saying you're surprised that this isn't quick enough? Because I know UPSGL lads are on a different bit of gravy, but this is unbelievably close in my opinion. 3 tenths separate. Taking Saucy over for a second. 3 tenths separate everyone who's done a lap, which in my opinion that's just ridiculous. By the way, Andy, your volume is low apparently.
Is it?
They sound louder already.
Yeah, it's probably my mic not being close, but yeah, this is probably the point where I would have been out for my second run on the same tires in the past. Yeah, wasn't ideal, like, but sure.
You sound louder to me anyway. If Con can confirm, you were the one that pointed out. Just gives a message saying, Sanko's
lost it.
He's alright. He wasn't on a lap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You just never know, like, just in case it goes in the wall and then.
Yeah, as Section found out early on, not ideal from Section. That's not what you want to do when you're out lap. So, Owen, you never clarified it. That's why I missed the comment. Did you say this is good in your eyes or not good enough? Because in my eyes, it's quite freakish, as I said.
And now we have the calm before the storm.
Sorry, just trying to choke down a biscuit there. I'm allowed to eat, so I really want to be crunching over the bleeding stream, you know. But anyway, Andy, now that we've seen a 16.8 for a banker, what are we expecting for Powell now? Slow, but yeah, it's close. Oh, yeah, you prick.
I'm going to predict, obviously not, my prediction's gone out the window. I think he'll improve by maybe about 400, so I expect him to improve maybe to about a 16.85.
Okay. Do you think anyone can challenge him up to 16.8? Do you think anyone has another 3 tenths in the pocket?
I'd say Ryan definitely has.
Because we did, going on board with Ryan, he didn't obviously have the cleanest lap as he is going out. He's going out very early here. Early he's going out.
Yeah, I suppose I would have done the same. Like,
I know you would. You love the screen time.
Clean track, yeah.
You love the screen time. Don't be lying. You didn't want a free track. I don't like it. You loved having the free track.
Well, you know, needed all the cameras on me, on the paps.
Yeah, Omar says this qualifying at the moment is slow. Sorry, we're not RPSGL. But anyway, actually, my time last night.
What would those boys be doing? Just
out of curiosity, what would be a PSGL time around here for your tier? What would you expect to be doing on this track? But I'm happy enough. My pole time last night at the moment has me sitting at a tidy P7 right here tonight. So you know what, I can sleep happy now and that.
Yep, you would have made the top 10.
No, Andy. Whether I would have made the top 10 on that, I don't think I could do that lap back to back. You see, 16.1. Owen, what? Owen is a dirty nerd. Sanko, it's the first thing you've said correct all season. 16.1. That's disgusting. As here comes Ryan round the final corner, looking to improve.
Maybe he's just having us on. Yeah.
I don't know. I believe him.
From.
I believe him, to be honest with you, but that's disgusting. Into turn one nicely. Oh, bit hesitant on the power, but gets it down all the same. He's going to have to hook this up to get anywhere near Saucy, who
I wonder is critical now. He has to get this, otherwise he could lose a bunch of places here if he doesn't improve.
From what I remember, he's a lot tidier. He's a lot tidier there from what he was last time. So let's see his sector split. Is he up? He's 2.5 tenths up.
This is good so far.
Very good. Sanko has no more fresh tyres, Andy, just for a bit of information for you.
Yeah, he only did the one run, so as we thought. So
Here comes Rain. Is he up through the middle sector? He's still 2.5 tenths up. He's close,
yeah.
but he's not close enough.
Yeah,
God.
He's about 5Ks down on the fastest guys in the straight line.
This
so
is
he is definitely running a bit more wing.
unbelievable.
Ooh, it glitched a little bit my screen there, but it seemed like the apex was good.
Look
so,
tidy, yeah. Oh, he's invalidated!
Oh, he's gone!
He's invalidated!
Oh, no!
I don't believe...
no.
He's looking at how frustrated he is. No way! Don't do...
Oh, man.
Oh, Rain. Gamer has got in the end, just about. You made it by the skin of your teeth, pick a cat.
That's sickening.
That's heartbreaking for real. That is heartbreaking. Anyway, who is going to be the next car? Because all the comments come up. Has someone said, is that Dilzer just started a lap?
Dilzer's on his lap now.
He has yet to set a representative time in Q3.
It's weird not seeing him in an all black livery, I must say.
Yeah, he's
so used to
usually in
him
the
just
Merc.
being the Merc boy.
Ream was 3.5 tenths up, Andy, when he invalidated. What happened hitting the wall, Ryan? Didn't look like you were tapping enough to invalidate.
Well, you know why this game works.
I know the contact model is awful, but it's a bit weird the way it just took a wheel off.
Well, it's weird in real life as well. Sure, I mean, you look at hit the wall and his car made it through. Yeah.
I'm not getting any check that's glitch for Dilza, so I don't know how obviously he didn't set a time, so a lot of traffic at the moment. They're gonna want to get out of his way. Game's just short. Yeah, you're not wrong. Well, look. 10 race quality ban. Interesting, Rian. What do you reckon of that? As Dilza coming through the last sector, he doesn't do what Rian did in invalidate. He's a lot of lock on that wheel to get that toned in, but he does eventually. A bit wide maybe, but it's looking. I don't know how competitive this is going to be. Yeah, 17.3 for Dilza. Raven is on an outlap.
Few places. So we've got Sandbags on a lap. Let's see what he does.
Is he? Is he the next man?
2 and a bit tenths up.
Just 2 tenths up.
Lost a little bit of time in that second split.
You can see the difference in lines people are taking through 9-10.
Yeah. I don't know if that's dependent on whether you have a wheel or whether you have a pad as well. That might play a little bit of
Fangio was taking the curb and he's on the pad, so
yeah.
I think it's just setup related.
The rotation and so on.
Yeah.
We've got Sandbags coming up the line. He was on course for 17.2. Let's see what he does.
I think he's going to go quick at 17 flat.
Dead.
I can't see who's next. Seabucks is this? I'm on board of Seabucks.
Coming up.
He's a 10.5 up. So can he break into the 16s? Saucy is out there. Saucy's right behind him. And Saucy, it's Dylan. Saucy's up, by the way. Saucy's up by 2 tenths, Andy. He's in. Sandbags, you invalidated. I just seen that last second. Sprandy coming to the line. Can Sprandy take pole position? He's not far off, I don't think. 17.1. Can anyone back here trouble as Dilza is finished, isn't he?
No, I think that's everybody now. Dilzer's finished, yeah.
Maglox is invalidated and Raven West is done, isn't he? He won't get back around.
Yeah, he's done. So,
that is qualifying. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Look, Ryan, get out of your head. Get out of your head. You're in a worse position last week, so get out of your head. Race your race.
Yeah, I actually think he didn't do too badly considering what happened. Like I was expecting him to drop maybe a few more places. But I think P5's still not too bad. Like not ideal, but yeah, he's still.
You know yourself, Ryan. Get the head down and do your race. You know how to do it. You raced a cracking race last week. Go again. As that was, be careful of that Alpine behind Ryan. Sanko, look, listen. Sanko knows what he has to do. Hoping for a nice clean race like 2 last night. Yeah, look, DK was clean for like 15 laps.
There's our top 10.
My goodness, going down the qualifying order, top 10. Saucy takes P1 with a mighty 16.8. The only man in the 16s. So I'll take that 5 off you later, Andy. Sandbag sticks it up in P2. Followed closely by Seabucks. who was then followed swiftly behind by Splendy, then Reen, who invalidated his final, possibly pole contention run. Then Sanko was in P6, Dilzer was in P7, Maglock and Raven invalidated the last runs, and Section stuck it in a wall on his outlap. So there is your top 10, everybody. Quite an interesting top 10, I have to say. It's interesting. Saucy again, proven practice pays off. Fanjo to DNR. That's not nice. I think we should have. Now, again, lads, I'll be honest, I think we're going to get the safety car set anyway. And I'll explain that when I put it to a vote to tier 1 drivers, we will do, if we get a safety car set, we will do one restart, and if it happens again, we'll do a rolling start in the race. It's what they voted on, so it's what we're going to do. It's not ideal.
Okay, Carl, who's your predictions?
Andy, I'll be honest with you, I never go first.
Three.
I always give that lovely priority to me co-com, so do the honors.
Well, I'm going to predict a very chaotic race here.
I hope not.
And just in terms of a safety car is going to really throw a spanner in the works. It's going to come at an awkward time for some of the guys. So my top 3, I think I could see Saucy being there, but for whatever reason I can't see him winning it. I think someone's just got a gut feeling someone's just going to go against him.
Okay.
I'm going to predict section T second, and then a shock winner. My old friend Fanjo P1.
Oh yeah, is that a prediction or a hope?
Well,
we'll find out. I think Saucy's going to hold on to the win. I think he's showing the race pace as well, so I think he's going to hold on to that. I think Green's going to bring himself back to the podium up there in P2, and I think Maglock is going to bring him up there in the podium as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. Again, hopefully we'll see. Hopefully we get away well. I hope we just get away well. That's all I'm hoping for here. Get away well, and the rest will continue on. We'll see. As lads have said it, I wonder. Everyone said dry throughout, but Sanko said that he was expecting some rain at some stage. Don't sleep on Moss Megan.
Having seen the 2002 start here, nothing will ever be as chaotic as that. Whenever there was about 13, 14 cars involved, and then I think there was only about 8 left after the first lap, and they didn't red flag it, which is how things used to be in Formula 1.
Here we go. We have the lights, but I'm not getting anything. This might be. I think this is already. Oh well, wait.
Yeah. Here we go.
Wow! That was so
good
strange.
Start from Saucy.
Yeah, and Dylan's also got away well, but Seabuck's like a rocket on the outside. Seabucks is true.
He's got him around the outside. Great move.
Seabucks is true. Dil's trying to get through on Reen. Oh, sorry, on Splendy. Let me get the timing up, lads. Tyres even. Dil's going to go try inside of the Aston Martin. Is he going to get the space? The Alpine of Dylan's going wide.
Runs him out, but
that's okay, I think.
So, yep.
As Fanjo's making moves, Moss Megan has 3 second penalties already. That was quick.
Yeah.
I do think that car park section is glitched. So Colin B is looking eager here off the start. As OP Gamer did actually get into the lobby. So fair play. The 4 lads out the back starting us off. We will go back to the front as Saucy got away quite well. The 2 Cork lads, the Seabucks is going for it, is he? Seabucks is quick in a straight line, Andy. I don't know if you paid attention to that bit there, but Seabucks is quick in a straight.
No,
section got past Maglock's. Or Maglock's is maybe a bit squarely through as Dan OM is going to go for it around the outside, I think. No, he's not. He backs out of it. But JT is up the inside. Nearly both of them.
Yeah.
JT's tapped around.
JT's
around. Did he get tapped or did he lose it? I'm not sure.
It was a light bit of contact. We'll need to see that again.
Fanjo's going to try to go up the inside of Moss Megan. Not ideal. Not the ideal start for JT. Hasn't had the best start.
Not at all.
But we will go back forward.
All the guys on hards are going to be really happy at the moment at the start.
Absolutely.
Top first 4 lads all on hards. So,
Standy has left.
As long as they can just keep ahead of the medium and the soft runners, they're looking good.
Can you invite Standy for me, Andy? If you go into your recently played, he should be on your list there.
Yeah, I'll give him an invite now.
I think his net car is plummeting. Anyway, we'll go back forward as Reen, you'd have to say, is going to want to maybe get the move past Dylan because he's going to be vulnerable here to the medium runners behind. But if Reen can maintain position for the time being, Saucy has not burned an ounce of battery at the moment, which is, you would have to say, exactly the race started last week, and it probably one of the race battery management as Dilzer's got a mega run on Reen out of the chicane. Gonna go up the inside. Reen's not gonna fight that, I don't think. Oh, we will around the outside. That's surprising from Reen. I didn't think he was gonna fight that hard, but I don't think he did in the end. As Lucky Nush Shot now gets through on Splandy's ghosted car. I do think Splandy still has on PS4, by the way.
Yeah, I can't see him pop up.
No. Okay,
nice
I got
wins,
in there in a second.
yeah.
Trying not to miss
Whenever we
anything.
get a little low. Right, okay, this is where it starts to get interesting. So, four DRS zones around here, so...
Yes,
yeah.
which is unbelievable.
Saucy will be disappointed that he wasn't able to get out of DRS in time. So, yeah, just for those guys behind, just manage your battery and then, just play it tactically is probably what they're all going to do, I'd imagine. So, we'll see.
Right. Set that invite there to Splandy. He's back. Lucky Nush Shot gets himself 3 seconds at the back.
Further down the stage, I think Fangio might have got Gamer. At the end, yeah, we got Lucky and Splandy.
Did, yeah. Fangio got past both Alfa Romeos.
Yeah, and per JT's all the way at the back.
Gamer is back in front, by the way.
Back of the field, so...
JT just needs to hang in there now. He needs to try somewhat of an alternate strategy. His comp picks up in nearly 3 seconds as well. Not ideal from him at all. As he burned a lot of battery.
Seabox was lifting towards the end of the straight there.
Yeah, I don't think these two lads need to fight here, Andy. I think they need to work together. What like you're sitting in these two lads' position. I know obviously you like to pull away, you like to get a gap, but the way everyone's in the RS now, is it the smart move to just sit and wait and kind of, as they're doing, build up, keep that battery stored and...
Well, this is the problem with so many zones. Then it's almost impossible to pull away unless the guy behind you has a moment. So it's a horrible feeling for Saucy because obviously he's there at the front. He's just going to try and manage the battery, and then hopefully the other guys won't attack him too much. And obviously he's just got to try and do what he can to keep in front, and then if he can try and get over that second window. Because if he's able to, then you'd have to say with his qualifying form, he might be able to pull a gap.
And Lucky Nush Shot has entered the pits and stuck on another set of soft tyres. So he's not having the best of starts to this race, is Lucky Nush Shot.
No.
But everybody apart from OP Gamers in the DRS, and we haven't moved. Sanko is being overtaken by Section. Now, Section's on the back of what many consider as main championship rival this season. How quick will this move be made, if at all?
These medium runners really need to make progress. As we've got Dilzer going for a move on Delano.
I just see it there. Can he make a stick? Oh, he's missed early. Reen's going to fire on the outside. Reen is looking at it, but it's going to let Section have a look on Reen now. No, he thinks better of it. Oh, I hate that last corner on the race, man. It gets so cramped up. That second last corner, I should say, it just gets so cramped up. But
it's very interesting seeing the battery usage of some of the medium runners, not all of them, but some of the medium runners versus the hard runners. Like
Raven hasn't burned an ounce until right now. He's going to go around the outside of Sanko.
Saucy still on very high amounts, and then
you've got Sanko giving him a room
on like mid 40%. So.
Sanko and Raven.
Very shaky there. Very, very shaky.
We have yellows. We have Lucky Nush Shots around in the final sector. Aye. Lucky Nush Shot is around and he is missing a front wing. Now surely they stay out. It's too early. I had this last night.
If you're someone at the back, you can probably make a pit stop. Like, I mean, you've got nothing to lose.
The soft runners obviously go in, but interesting.
Because here's the thing, like, I mean, I don't know about the tire wear in here, but I'm not sure hards would go the rest of the race. It's probably way too optimistic, like so it is, but might be worth a shot.
Well, I pitted
out for.
We had a wet start last night, and I went dry after 5 laps. I went into the heads, and I lost pace off the get go. Obviously, just on a cool track, trying to get temp. Does anyone box? Any of the medium runners who come in? Dilda's in, Section's in, all the medium runners are in. That's surprising to me. Alan says everyone should pay all the hard runners stay out. Everyone behind them is. I think the hard runners. Sanko's in a bad spot here now. I think they've caught the safety car, so
Rain's going for another pair of mediums, so he's going to be doing 2-stop then.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a better option. I wonder, has he got a set of softs? And
maybe he's predicting another safety car at some stage in the race.
Rain is gonna be mighty. Rain is gonna be mighty on this restart on them mediums. He is gonna push quickly, but his issue is he's gonna come up to a very, as Andy knows, a very defensive car in that shape of that AlphaTauri up in P6 at the moment. So, it's interesting now, I have to say. That's kind of at the shaking things up. I'm surprised Sanko didn't go in. I think that may be a mistake on his part, but I wonder, is he also lacking on the tyre front?
Yeah, it could be. He might only have the one set of fresh tyres available now. He might only have that. Because I remember being in that position at, I think it was Jeddah a couple of years ago, and I only had one set of mediums to go to. My hards were used, and I only had the one set of them. So I had no option but to go onto them and then stick on. I think it was a used pair at the very end of the race, softs. So yeah, maybe he's just thinking track position's better at this moment.
Yeah, and again, that's kind of safety car restarts here. They can get slightly messy just to where how slow the last sector is as it is. You may think the car, as I certainly did last night, I felt that I was in P2 for 2 safety car resets last night, and I felt hard done by twice, but after watching it back you realise it's just the natural swing of the track. It's just hard to kind of maintain a very stable pace as there's overtakes. Who's in the box there?
Fangio boxing now, so he will...
He done that last week as well. I think obviously he just wants to get off the used tyres, but he's trying to be plumb last.
Yeah. We were saying earlier, Carl, I think in 2022 you could have got away with it because the dig was a lot slower, but it was more gradual. Whereas in this, it's very noticeable even after a couple of laps. Like,
by the way, I've just noticed
front wing damage as well. Yeah.
Fangio did he? Okay, I've just noticed Andy Raven is stuck on a set of soft tyres at this stage. He's obviously going to be looking to make mirrors.
Sure what his thinking is. Yeah.
Well,
unless he's predicting as another safety car, maybe. I don't know.
He done a lot of this last season in Tier 2. He done a lot of very, very alternate strategies, and they work for the most part. But it would surprise me if something like that works so well, because he's gonna have to get through 8 cars quickly and somehow pull a gap, and he's obviously at the box again. I wonder. He's obviously going soft medium from here. Is the play? He's obviously not gonna. He wants to avoid the hard tyre as does Ryan. As clearly demonstrated.
Maybe he's thinking if he can pass a few cars, maybe he'll get a luck with another pace car, then obviously everyone will probably be in again at that point. Yeah, so maybe he's hoping they'll be at one in about 6 or 7 laps time, and then that would be really beneficial for him. Yeah.
As the safety car will leave us this time, and Saucy will once again, he's getting used to these safety car resets, although we haven't had many this season so far, but he's getting used to it. He's been up the front for most of them. Touch wood. As he has his Cork mate behind him, they are definitely in a party together, so they will be communicating to try and somehow leave Dylan behind.
And as we've seen all night, the 2 Alpines in tandem as well.
Absolutely, and I wonder, will a bit of Team Orders come in there? Will the 2 Alpines swap around with Sanko and the mediums? He's going to have to make them walk quickly, really quickly, because he's going to have a lot of faster cars behind him.
Yeah. I think he'll still have the edge pace-wise over the top 3.
Saucy's gone. Saucy is gone. Just so he's
timed it well.
He did. He timed that very well because Seabucks hasn't followed him as greatly as he would have wished.
We've got Ryan on the back of Dilzer. He's going to go for it. Turn 1, is he?
He is. He's going to send it. Late breaker from Ryan. Great move. Yep. Oh my God! How did he get that car stopped?
Yeah, I thought he was going to shoot that as well.
Heavy braking like that, and oh my God, with no ABS, that's baffling to me. Again, just major skill issues.
Yeah, maybe obviously rearward bias.
Someone's off, someone's around with the Alpine.
Oh, it's the Alpine.
There's carnage.
Getting a bit rubby.
Safety car's out.
The safety car's
out again. Back out. The safety has glitched on my screen. Okay. That was mayhem.
No cars out, surprisingly, despite all that.
Seabucks, has he got damage? He has, I think. He's missing a front
Yeah, he's
wing.
lost his front wing. Yep.
Dylan has also taken damage on that, and so has somebody else. Definitely had Dano M, I think.
Lucky's taken some damage in the alpha. So
has he? How?
Yeah. Yeah, he's missing a bit of his end plate, I think.
Oh
so he
my
is.
god.
Yeah, his
Mediums make it.
left.
Now,
Well,
now what happens?
At least I think so. No, he hasn't. Oh, okay, no, it's just
Do
the color of the. It was just the color of the alpha wing, which.
What do Saucy and Sanko do now, Andy? Like
It's
they're
hard.
a tough predicament
They're sort
now.
of in no man's land, really.
Does Saucy Pit and get off them? I want to say mediums here go to the end. I agree.
Sanko to me is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Saucy. Yeah, I think they both have to box. Yeah.
Rian is in a tough spot now. You'd have to think. What does Rian do?
No, Saucy staying out.
Saucy stays out. Oi, oi, oi. Rian avoided damage and all of that. And that was carnage. I don't know what happened. I just seen an Alpine around the middle of the corner. As a few cars I've pit, but actually, just that what's Saucy at, I don't really know. I'll be honest, that's quite surprising that he hasn't boxed. Because now Rian is going to be like an absolute madman behind him on them medium tyres. That was quite a messy restart. And lucky enough, that's back in. I think that's his fourth pit stop.
Yeah, flip me.
Dylan had damage, Seabucks had damage, and Sanko.
Maybe he's just thinking he can do what Jenson Button did at Canada all those years ago and win him like a flipping 7 or 8 stop.
Yeah. That's interesting because we do have a few track limits penalties out on the track at the minute. We've got 5. Oh my god, Lucky Nusha has 9 seconds of penalties. He is not having the best of days at all.
No, really not. It is probably one of the easier tracks or circuits to do track limits on. Is it just because with the everyone's just gets so tempted by those curbs and maybe bite off a bit more than they can chew.
Yeah, absolutely. But there we go. I think Saucy's made a bit, but he's gonna have to burn all that battery now anyway. Well, maybe not burn it all, but he's in a very, very tough predicament. Let me get the tyre details.
Pickle here, to be honest.
He's on the oldest tyres of everybody.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
But then maybe he's thinking is because there's been a lot of laps behind the safety car, he doesn't have a lot of wear on them. But he is.
The issue is now he still has to make a pit stop. He still has to make a pit stop. Rian probably does as well. Them tyres will get really dodgy at the end. He might be thinking he can extend an outrace to fresher heads. Another safety car and everything changes. Yeah, absolutely. Another safety car changes everything completely, obviously.
And what I've noticed, particularly in this game, is the mediums don't have a significant drop off versus the hards until very, very late on in the stint. It was a lot more noticeable in the last game. Like you would get to a certain point and then the mediums would go, whereas they don't really go up until about sort of the 60-70% windows, and that's only really when the hards start to outperform them.
Yeah, you would have to say also Dano M stayed out on his older heads. You have to think that Saucy's going to be just really under pressure straight away from the 3 lads directly. Rian has to make this move as quickly as possible. It's a must, I think. I think he knows it as well.
Get it done. He has to get it done, get out of DRS, and then he can control the race.
Yeah, because he may have to. He probably does have to pit again because they're now 5 laps old at this stage. He probably does. He probably is due a pit stop. So.
I mean, they're obviously going to be in low wear because we've not had many. He's only done really half a racing lap on these tires, really. So it probably won't have a lot of wear in them. And I think if you're him at this stage, if it remain in tires which are in this state, you want to try and just not weave about in them too much because obviously weaving about, while it does get the temp up initially, it does add some wear to them. So. Yeah, he doesn't need to, and he's got he'll definitely have the speed advantage.
Absolutely. So, we are about to go racing once again around Australia. Hopefully, a bit of a safer restart in terms of the end of the fourth sector, but we'll see. When will Saucy go this time? Will he do it the same as he went last time? What would you do now, Andy? You see Rian on the fresher mediums. Do you go earlier or do you go later?
No, you have to go later. So
Yeah, because you don't want Rain getting a run down to the line, obviously.
if I were in his shoes, I'd leave it as close to the line as it possibly could get. Like so, it, because yeah, you want to try and obviously it might be a case of
I think he's about to
trying
go,
to
and
avoid the inevitable.
he's
But
gone.
no, he's just gone.
He's gone.
There
Yeah,
you
he's
go.
at the. He kind of caught Rain a little bit there. Rain had a little wobble, but so did Dills are behind. And now I think they're going to hold position at the moment. Raven and them softs is going to be eager to make them, because I can't believe he stayed out on them softs.
Nah,
But
I'm
anyway,
surprised as well.
Ryan is already chewing the time up. He's pushing. He wants to make this move as quickly as possible. Saucy isn't born it, so I don't think Saucy's going to defend overly hard, but he could change his mind.
Oh yeah, you can tell he's his tires spun up a tiny little bit there from Saucy. But
yeah, Rain's going to be gone for it now.
Does he burn the battery down the straight? I'm assuming he will, yeah.
Rain's going to go for straight away. He's gone. Yeah, he's already gone. Saucy's not defending it. He doesn't need... I think it'd be silly to defend.
Yeah.
Like, the move's a no-brainer. Saucy now is in damage imitation. Like, that's the only thing about it. He's in damage imitation. Sections got past Dilza, so I wonder if they chatting. But, you know, I know they're on the party anyway.
Oh, Dylan a little bit wide there.
Yeah, I was watching.
So he's going to be under pressure here from Raven. But
Raven's on the
he's
soft,
defended the inside well, so I don't.
Yeah, that's how Raven won't be making that move. Yes, Raven's going to have to make moves early on them softs because they will fall off a lot quicker than the other player.
He has to make them very quickly. So
he won't make a move surely into here, will he? He won't. He made that. No. I think he made that mistake in Tier 2 last season, and it cost him a win.
Especially with how wide these cars are.
Yep. Look at the gap out front, Andy. It's over a second. Raven's going to be gone, I think, isn't he? He's not born it. I can't believe he's not born there.
Yeah, I'm surprised maybe.
I can't believe he hasn't born just to try and get past. Yeah. I think he's at the cost himself.
Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's gone now.
Down here.
Yeah. Done deal. I don't think Dilza really wants to fight. As we have another move, Magdox is up the inside of Dana Wem. Little nudge maybe on the way through.
He's going to lose position of the Ferrari. Yep.
Little nudge on the way through from Magdox, but
good move around the outside there from Moss.
Moss Megan taking advantage. I don't think what Mag's done was too, but obviously I just seen the helicopter view of it as Raven is now pushing section now. Rain.
Are you surprised Saucy didn't burn the battery initially?
I think what he's trying to do is... I will
be saying that because as if he could have held up Rain a little bit longer, he might have just had an outside chance of staying in the DRS, but it's probably too late now.
Magdox is going to go to the inside. He's looking at the inside. The Dills are there. Too far back though. Too far back.
Very late there. So,
as again from P2 down, it's got to be about to be a DRS train.
Yep, Saucy's struggling. He
is.
Right on the back of him now.
Is Section going to burn it? He is going to burn it. And Saucy's is he second? Saucy.
No, he's just going to wait for the DRS. I think. Yeah.
You're better off, ain't you? Because. The Section's going to know he has to make this move at Raven on the sauce behind, surely. But Raven's after getting a mega run. Raven's after getting a mega run on the two of them, but I don't think he's going to have the space, is he? He's going to try the inside. Yellows, we have a Red Bull off. JT, is he in a wall?
And
it's a safety car. Oh my god. Oh, lads.
Debris. That's probably what it is, yeah.
Ryan has the box now. It's another set of mediums, isn't he?
Well, that probably works out quite well for Saucy because he presumably can stick on mediums and go to the end now. So
yeah, that's
whereas that it's kind of rules reversed now. It's not good for Rain. Yeah.
Well, it is and it isn't. I think Rain would have had the box anyway. This is going to cost him less time. Now I wonder, has he got another set of fresh mediums? That's the other side of it.
That's the tires. That's the tires you want to be on, like, and so, yeah, obviously, I would say a lot of people probably don't run whenever they go to the menu screen. There's obviously the option for a harder choice of tires.
Yeah,
and you get the two hards. I suspect he probably hasn't picked that, so he might be quite fit on the ground tire wise. So we'll see.
This will end up as a 5-lap. To be fair, it's already the most safety cars we've had in any race this season.
Yeah.
Rain is going into the pits.
Yep, unsurprisingly.
Yep. Saucy will follow. Everyone's going to follow now, surely. Are we going to have anyone held up? I wonder. The two Mercedes could get held up here.
Anyone staying out?
I don't think so. You'd be crazy.
Fangio staying out.
I think he'll box at the end of the next lap, Andy.
Yeah.
Someone else has stayed out. Brandy stayed out as well.
There's four cars that have stayed out. So.
Seabook stayed out as well. It's interesting because that's not. I don't think that's ideal for Rain in any way. If they all stay out,
Well, I'd say probably because, yeah, like I mean, particularly like the three in front of him. Like I mean, what have they got racing wise? They've only got about a lap and a bit in terms of actual racing speed on those tires. So there's not going to be a huge amount of difference, I would think, time wise between the tires of of third, fourth, and fifth, and then Rain.
yeah. It's interesting to me, to be honest with you. Hang on a second. Right. Sorry, just got a quick little message there that I had to look for. It's kind of red flag the race. Fangio's winning. Fangio, I don't think will be staying in that position. I personally, I think Fangio's going to be straight in the pits. It's just it has the Fangio move written all over him to go in the pits.
Red flag the race now, and my predictions come off. as Dan has put in the chat.
What did he say?
Red flag the race, Fangio.
Yeah. But yeah, it's quite intriguing how this is going to end up now. It's kind of hard to kind of pinpoint where the Rain obviously I think has the pace, but his issue now is going to be making it through all of these cars that are now in his way, because he is evidently quicker than all of them, I would say.
Let's see what the top 5 do.
I think Fangio boxes. No, he stays out.
Nope,
they all stay out now, yeah. It's interesting to me. I think
maybe,
Rain.
Maybe they all think.
I think Rain will be looking at that.
Safety cars coming. Yeah.
Yeah, he will get through. He has the pace to get through on me. My question is just how easy is it going to be from in terms of, I don't know, there's one, maybe, yeah, I don't know, I don't really know what to be thinking of it. It seems like it should be on paper easy for him to get through, but he has to time it all really good, so he doesn't lose time while doing it. He doesn't want to have to be fighting. Doesn't want to have to be fighting at all, I don't think. He wants to make them all as easy as possible, as quickly as possible, I'd say. Raven on the heads, I mean, they'll come to him towards the back end, but he could be in trouble off the get-go, I think.
See, I'm thinking maybe what some of the guys who have pitted less, so we're talking Fangio, Delano, and Seabucks are thinking is by making less stops, and because of the amount of safety cars there have been, there might be more to come. And then obviously they can play around a lot more with strategy whenever it comes to tyres as well, because they probably should have more fresh sets. It's obviously difficult to know
Absolutely.
how many they used in qualifying, but they could be thinking that.
1000%. As we should be saying goodbye now to the safety car. I would imagine we'll get the notification right now. There we go. Time align in sector 2. So, Fangio starting us off for this restart. I feel like if he's going to get anywhere, he has to go as quickly as possible while he has the 4-car buffer. But I do feel like Rain will be quickly on his ass. Like, he has to, like, really. There's no other way about it. Rain has to be quick to get through this. Otherwise, he's risking not winning this race. And
what do you do in this situation? Do you box everyone up and leave it as late as possible? So that means that the guys behind are all battling away, or do you go early, get everyone spread out, but then ultimately you are going to be a lot more vulnerable from some of the faster guys.
I think you want the gap.
Everyone's not boxed up. Yeah.
I think you want the gap, because with the 40 RS zones, if you haven't got it, and the cars, he's gone already, Fangio. He's gone already. We missed that. But he's at the catching Splandy having a snooze. Splandy has been really caught napping.
Yeah.
As anyone, but how has Rain reacted? Rain seems to reacted really well. Is he burning on the exit? He is. Is he going to go for it already? I don't think so. But no, Rain also caught Saucy out. Rain's only a second to Saucy, which is vital. Vital to that is, if he can keep that gap. But now, Rain, how quickly will he be on the back of this? He's 6/10 now. How quickly will it be once we get to the middle sector? I expect it very quickly, considering the amount of extra grip he's about to have, as Fangio has led us away quite nicely. He's falling back towards us through the middle, but we'll see what type of pace he has out front now with clear air. He hasn't had clear air just yet, but
yeah, he's not burning his battery. It's battery at all.
Dylan is born. Dylan is born, and now Splandy's about to take the lead, I think. But Fangio was quick in the straight line.
Oh,
Oh
he
my
was a
god.
rocket in the straight line. Yeah.
Oh my god. Has
No one knows
has
better
he
than
fallen
me.
off? Has Reen made a little tiny mistake? I wonder. Or is he purposely holding back here? I've never seen someone so confident taking that 9-10 like that. My god.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Just
But
watching
I
him through
wonder,
there, man.
is Reen holding back here, or is he maybe struggling out to reset the test? Not really. He
Well,
hasn't burned the battery just yet, so is he waiting for the
well,
DRS? I wonder.
he could be, but then at the same time, we want to make moves, like, because, yeah, if there is another safety car, and with how many there's been, it's probably quite likely. You want to make progress now, because obviously those guys are gonna box, and then you don't want
Absolutely.
to be at the end on vulnerable tires.
Absolutely. I wonder, we obviously have DRS enabled from the next lap onwards, and you would have to say from then Reen will be extremely more powerful. And Owen, if you're still there, does he look like the favourite at the moment still? You'd have to say yes, surely. 3 safety car and no DNF. Yeah, honestly, we've had 3 last front wings and it's been safety car. So it's just a bit sloppy. As Reen's about to go for it now, I think he's born in it. He's born in it. Saucy, Seabucks is also born in it. Reen might want to stop burning. Yeah, he stopped it. He's realised Saucy's burning. Saucy might be going for a move on Lucky Nush. I'm not Saucy, I keep saying Saucy. Seabucks. As we do have a move, Dan O.M. has gotten past Moz Megan. The only move back there for the time being. Few penalties between the back bunch at the moment. See if they can work themselves out. As Fangio now got overtaken and all that by Splendid for the lead of the race, by the way. I definitely wouldn't. This is what I was worried about on, is how cautious will Reen be, not wanting to risk any damage. That's what I'm worried about. I know he's obviously quicker, but look at the run he has now. Look at the run he has now. With Seabucks down up here to try and give Saucy a run.
Should get him down.
He will. Oh, is he going to get 2 for 1? Oh, he's going to have to back out, isn't he? Oh, he is, but he's going to go. Lucky no shot is there as well. Oh, look, he helps him a little bit. As look at Reen on the outside, he's going to go try. Seabucks is closing the door. No, it's okay. I think they realise he was. Who's that? Saucy around the outside of both of them. It's Messi.
How did the Haas not spin there? How did Saucy not spin?
Oh, Lucky no shot off the track. He's going. Yeah, he's struggling ahead.
But Saucy realistically had to make that move to stay within Reen. So.
So Lucky, be careful, man. Lucky's really struggling here at the moment.
Yeah, he's just letting people go by now.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't want to hold anyone up.
Just getting out of harm's way. Yeah.
As we go back forward,
Saucy has stayed in the DRS, so that's.
Yeah,
perfect.
I mean, I know what Seabucks is doing. I know they're in a pair. Yellows. Oh my god, there has to be a safety car, doesn't it? Safety car.
Yep.
That's number 4.
We've got OP in the wall.
OP and Moss Megan.
And there's
lads,
neither DNF'd. Wow, flip me. Well.
Now what? They have to stay out. Reen has no more tyres left. They have to stay out. Has to stay out, surely. Yeah, he stays out. Did someone stay out there? Splandy stayed out. Aye. Softs. They won't have a set of fresh softs on. That's the issue here now. I think Lucky has retired in the pits.
Fangio's gone for another set of mediums.
Yeah, so, I personally think mediums is a show here.
And Delano has gone for softs. So.
Oh. Game at 3 seconds for corner. He's cut the last corner, hasn't he? About to see a double alpha retirement, are we? Fall from grace from last season. Yeah. Fall from grace from last season, Andy.
Yeah. It's a sad situation.
But yeah, it's obviously it hasn't been the most ideal at the moment. It's weird. Look, we've had the front wing it's weird that the safety car has come out for some of them in terms of. But obviously, if a car, a front wing is stranded in the middle of the track, the safety car is going to come out. It's really scrappy or something. Like, it's scrappy as you've seen so far this season from the lads, you'd have to say. Like, not. I feel like the front 10.
Right about this race being eventful. That's for sure.
Like the front 10 or so, have been, like, they're arguably very fair now. Obviously, Ryan may feel slightly a bit ticked off with Seabucks, but. Where is Seabucks? Down the P13 and set of soft tyres.
14th, yeah.
But now I wonder, with Splandy leading, is Splandy going to try and do a turn for his teammate? I wonder, will Splandy try and get in between Reen and Saucy and hold Saucy up?
Well, I would say probably if you're in the Aston shoes, you'd probably want Splandy to stay out for a couple of laps. Rain, as long as he. But then the problem is obviously he's got Saucy behind him. But if Saucy wasn't behind him, just hypothetically speaking here, you'd want Rain to stay behind a couple of laps, pass him in DRS, and then Splandy can just tow along to the back of him.
Splandy is definitely playing the team game. Well, Reen's obviously hoping he is. Reen is hoping and praying that Splandy is going to dive out of his way as quickly as possible and hold up Saucy for a few seconds. Now, I wonder how will he do it? That's the other side of it, because Splandy is going to be like an absolute cork in the bottle. The second the two lads get in front of him, like, what I wonder now is when Reen gets past him, how desperate will Saucy get to get past him as well? Will Saucy get?
Oh, no, he'll be if he gets a sniff, he'll take it.
He has to, doesn't he? Like you have to just kind of go for it in a way.
Yeah, I know. That's how I lived. How many safety cars is that now?
This is number 4. And we have actually had no like on track DNFs.
which is miraculous. Like so, it is. Yeah.
Look, I suppose the characteristics of the track invite maybe a little bit of not sloppy, but not really up to the scratch that they'd be used to this season.
Yeah, I think weirdly it's actually become more safety car prone than the old Albert Park circuit used to be.
Look how close the
and that was quite a safety car circuit as well. Like even in real life, like I remember it was at the 06 race there. It was just nuts. Like I mean, there must have been about 3 or 4 in that race.
Now. The Aston Martin's leading the way, and how quickly can Reen clear his teammate for the evening?
Well, given what's has been happening so far, he'll probably go early again.
We have the possibility of one more safety car period. I hope we don't see it. I really hope we don't see it.
Yeah.
I was just seeing the Cavs saying again in the podium. I mean, he always leading those somewhere. But anyway, is he? Oh, he is. He is. Oh, Reen's going to be passing straight away, isn't he? Oh, he's going to be passing straight away. Oh, Splandy's burning. No, he's not anymore. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, now.
No, Saucy has to get him.
He has to burn it. He has to burn it up here now. Splandy's burning though. He's going to defend the inside line. Makes Saucy go a long way. He's not going to get past him now. This is ideal for Reen. This is race defining, and you have to think, oh, he's pushing him around the track.
Yeah. If you're Reen, you're just going to burn the battery and
you have to, don't you? Get out of there, and he has done. He has out of there. Splandy won't be able to hold him back much longer.
Crazy. Yeah, and you can see
he's going to be passing now. I think he's burning the whole thing.
It's not the Trudy train, it's the Splandy train at the moment.
He's going to try to go around the outside, is he? He's not going to be close enough. Splandy's quick and straight. Oh, he tries to hang around the outside. Wow, what a move.
I have never seen a move.
Wow, move.
I've seen a lot of things. I've never seen
that. Is outrageous from Saucy, but I think he had to do it. As we have section passing now as well. It's going to get a bit messy here, you would think, with Splandy now. He's going to be a massive cork in the bottle. Sanko's around, I think. Sanko's not around, but he's losing places quickly to them soft runners.
He certainly plays parts for Reen, that's for sure.
Yeah, Maglox now has to go past the Aston Martin as well. He's going to have to make that move. Oh my god. He's going to make the move quickly, I think. He's going to push past him right now. Sanko is going to retire. Yeah.
Yep. He's gone.
In the box. Oh, Splandy's actually got a bit of a run.
From McLaughlin there.
Yeah, I was going to say Splandy got a great run on him, but he's not going to burn it now. Oh, I have to say.
Dilsard on the inside of him now.
Yeah. Splandy, I just think now he just doesn't want to be too much of a roadblock in a way. He doesn't want to be so that he's causing that, and that's just Sanko's car coming out.
He's done his teammate a favour, so.
Major. So, what is the battery situation? They're both burning slightly, but Sanko's name come up on my screen there. Now, can Dano M get past him? He's going to go up the inside before turn 9. Colin B is going to want to follow very quickly. They all want to make the break on him quickly. Oh, Colin's off. Colin's on the grass. Interesting.
Ooh.
But by the way, that move from Saucy was unbelievable. I don't care how old the tyres were.
Yeah.
Unbelievable overtake.
I mean, I've seen some moves before, which are incredible, and like, I mean, I've never.
They got a safety car. It's a safety car.
Yeah.
Oh, lads, come on.
Man.
What are we doing?
And amazingly, that is the first on-track DNF.
What do they do now? What does Ryan do now? Have they caught the safety? They've caught the safety. He has to stay out. Has to stay out.
It's just badly timed for them. It was badly timed for them because they just crossed the start-finish straight whenever that happened. So it's too late for them. So, this is going to get interesting for these lads now.
Lads. Ryan is in a bad spot.
So.
Look at the gap that the two of them walked up, by the way.
This is disastrous for them both, yeah. Disastrous. Fangio's in a good position here, but the soft runners are going to be incredibly fast.
It's the first time we've reached the safety car limit in any third this season.
Oh man, yeah, because this it's such a shit situation for those two guys. Because I remember it in Canada a couple of years ago, whenever the safety car literally came out as I was turning through the final. As I was turning through the wall of champions, and there's nothing you can do. It's just sickening, like, so it is. So yeah, they're just gonna have to. I don't even know. Can they help each other? To.
I mean, they're gonna hope that Fangio and JT are slower than them, but
because obviously we saw that in Singapore, but then in Singapore it's easier to do with Norris and Sainz, but you can't. It's probably a lot more difficult to do that here.
Well, I've seen one prediction come right this evening. Sully said it's going to turn into a 5-lapper. It certainly has done. We will see safety car leave us next lap. It will stay up one more lap. Ryan is very upset, and I don't blame him because this has been somewhat of a mess, you would have to say.
Sucks for him, yeah. So the latest it can come out again is lap 26.
No, it's done now. It's done now, Andy. It's done. That's 5.
Ah, okay. Oh, it doesn't come out?
The limit is 5, yeah, which is just...
Ah, okay. No, because I remember I think it was my first race, it came out with like 3 or 4 laps to go, so maybe they changed that for this game.
Yeah, I mean, Connor's getting off them. Conor pitted onto 8-lap out hair tyres. It's interesting. This is not good for the medium runners. They are going to be sitting ducks. Even JT and them 5-lap all softs.
Oh, I know.
I don't know what to do. Like, I do feel bad for the lads because they did get the run and they have driven a section
you'd
about
say
the shake
probably
a few
the top 4 have just got to work together.
As best as they can. Now, I know what's going to happen straight away. The 2 Red Bulls are going to swap quickly. But Fangio, I don't think he's going to give up many positions.
Damage limitation for a lot of those guys who just were unlucky and had to stay out.
Yeah, I just seen a lot of movement. If Sociarine wins, just give them the championship. It will be fairly impressive now, to be fair. But you would have to say now they're surely favourites to fall off the podium altogether.
Dan's getting Australia 2023 vibes without the red flags. Because remember what a chaotic race the real life race was last year.
Yeah. As the safety car will leave us finally. What will the boys do?
You're hoping for those guys that it might stay out another lap, because it has stayed out for 3 laps I think before.
It depends on when they catch it really. Depends on when they catch it. Given how quick they caught it, it was only ever going to stay out the 2 laps.
Wonder will they change their tactics slightly on this restart? Be interesting to see.
Surely goes very late now. Very, very late. Oh yeah, they're not going to be pleased anyway. I might have a message or 2 after the race saying what a joke. I can't say I blame them.
If it finishes as it is, they'll be doing well.
They'll be doing very well. But damage limitation from here on out, you have to Ryan. Oh my god, he's gone.
Yep, they've gone.
Ryan has had a major slap at the rear as well. He nearly lost the whole car.
So it's who would you say the advantage is to? Is Fangio
Look at
going to
the gap
benefit from
already.
this?
Look at the gap already here.
Being on half as many laps on his mediums as the.
Oh, JT's going to go
two.
for it. No, he's not. Oh, this is ideal now for the two boys out the front, by the way.
Yeah, no, 100%.
They need this. They need. Look, I think Rangers doing a little weave from there, kind of wondering, is Saucy going to help them out and work together now? Because for the two of them, it's damage limitation. Fangio is doing them a favour at the moment by not making any moves. Because Fangio.
JT's obviously helping out on those slightly older.
Oh, Rangers are getting 3.
Oh no.
Yeah, his head might be on a little bit.
What are the other guys on?
Keep the head. I'm not sure yet. You can have a look if you want, but I'm going to stay on the race. Yeah. As the Red Bulls have swapped. The Red Bulls have swapped. Section is now on the match. Section's going to look at the inside of Fangio as well. Oh my god!
He broke late there. How did he make that?
He's going to go past him now. Oh my god, is JT going to have a look at Section now? Hardly.
Yeah, well, obviously Section was compromised a bit by
by Fangio.
Fangio, yeah.
Now I wonder, how long can they hold them off for? That 3 seconds is arguably going to end Reen's chances of a win.
Oh,
Saucy has a major slide and Section's going to be straight through on him. Section has to burn it and JT is going to try follow him.
Fangio.
Oh, they're going to make a 3 wide.
Section's going for the double overtake.
Oh.
He's going to do it. Is he?
Oh,
how
have they kept that on the track?
I have no idea. Absolutely
Yellows. You have AlphaTauri. Maglox is around at the back.
Fangio's going around the outside here, but sure he's not going to have the traction. He's holding it.
He's pushed him off a little bit, I think. Well, I'm not going to...
And he got a 3-second time penalty.
No. Ah, lads. Lads, come on.
What's going on here?
It's got a very messy hit.
Well, Dan OM's in the best position, but then he's got penalties, so it's Colin B who might pick up the scraps here on the being on the freshest of the soft tire runners, along with Dilzer. So, but all Saucy has to do now is just stay within that 3 seconds. Just as long as he keeps it there, he's got a good shot.
Absolutely. But anyway, this race is kind of broken down, very unnecessarily, I would say. A lot of lads, this is probably going to be the most hot they've been this season, which isn't ideal. It's not the best race to be watching either at the Mercedes. Oh, a bit of waving going on, maybe.
Yeah, I think Dan
Cheeky
thought about
tier
it.
One stand. That's Sanko United after the first time we've seen a race like this all season. Yeah. Anyway, how will this race end now? Thankfully, there can be no safety cars. It wasn't ideal driving from both. Maglox is going to retire in the pits, I do believe. Maybe he's going to stick on a set of sauce, go for the fastest lap. No. Wow, this is broken down really quickly.
Yeah, Boxy's just retired in the pits, I think, from the looks of it. So,
yep.
So really it is between Dilzer and Saucy for the win now.
Colin B is probably going to sneak a podium.
And Dan has a
couple of penalties, I think. Yeah, 6 seconds are going to see him off it. Oh, and as Dilzer goes through.
This could be the move for the win of the race. Dilzer has made the move, so he is in position to win the race as things stand.
Yep. I don't think Green is going to be able to hold off Dilzer now, but
yeah.
Do you know what? Oh, yeah. Look, lads, move on. This race nearly over. Move on to next week after this. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
They're in the party together. Saucy's in a really tough spot. We might see an Haas swap now as well. I mean, you would have to think we would. Colin B has a possible P2 on the cards.
Yeah, it's looking good for him, so. Oh, and Rain's got another penalty. Oh, and he's bent it. Oh my god. This is just madness.
Well, maybe we don't race Australia anymore.
This is just
there goes Dan OM into the lead. Dilzer is not going to fight that.
No,
This is broken down badly.
this is this is metal, like, so it is. So, yep. I suppose can Saucy hold on to P3? It's probably not looking likely. With Colin's pace advantage.
Right, coming on to the last lap now. What will happen? Dan OM leads, but he has a heap of penalties that will arguably see him drop down to at least P8 at the moment. Dilza could be on track to take his first win of the season and announce himself in the championship fight. Raven is up to P4, which will be a podium for him at the moment. I'm very surprised Haas did not swap the very surprised. I cannot believe the Haas
especially now that
didn't swap.
Ravens got past him as well now. So yeah, Colin Bean be on the podium, I think.
Yeah, Colin, he won't get the podium, I don't think. No. I thought Saucy still P3. Saucy just escaped it all, I suppose. Now he's going to end up P2 after all of this, because I don't think Raven has the pace to get past. Well, maybe he will.
JT's just set the fastest lap, but obviously it won't count because he's outside the top 10. So
yes, he will stay outside.
Fastest lap.
As Raven is looking at Saucy now, he's going to send it, I think.
Is he going to go for it?
Oh yeah,
oh my God.
Raven. Ah, come on, lads. Lads, come on.
No.
That was...
No words.
Anyway,
I have no words.
Dan OM is going to take the line.
He's going to take the line,
but Dilza will take the win, and his first race win in a while. Colin B will come on and take the P2. Swat Splandy will come onto the podium. That was messy. That was very messy.
That was chaotic, to say the least.
Yes, so lads in the comments, I don't disagree at the moment. That's the messiest I think I've ever seen that.
And Saucy from what could have been P2, P3, is only going to get a point.
Anyway, look, that's a job for the show, as we all know. It's a lot to clean up. That was the messiest 2-1 race I think I've ever seen, I'll be honest with you, straight up, Andy. I've commentated a lot of your races, and I'm not sure I've ever seen stuff like that, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, look, and to be honest, the first two races show no signs of that whatsoever. The racing's been respectful, the racing's been clean. I have no indication of this whatsoever, so it's quite out of blue. But you know what, we'll move on. The three lads on the podium, still in the podium, so we'll say that we give them an out chat. Andy, do you have them three added, by the way, by any chance, if you can add them into the party?
Yes, I will.
You might not have Splandy, but we'll see.
Definitely have the other two.
Yeah, I'll get Splandy. As I'll take us down the order first. Dilza comes home after all that to take P1 for his first win of the season. First win in a little while. Tell the admins take a few days annual leave. Wouldn't be the worst idea, Gary. I might do that myself. Colin B takes a P2 from P16 on the grid. Splandy on his return to League of Ireland takes P3. Aidanana takes P4. Dan OM somehow ends up in P5. Fair play to him. Raven West provisionally takes that P6. Moz Megan takes that P7. Con P8. Fanjo P9. Saucy in 10th rounds out the top 10. JT nicked the fast lap of the 11 for the last finisher of the race. We lost Reen, Maglock, Section, arguably the three lads in championship contention. Seabook, Sanko, OP Gamer, and Lucky Nutshot. Yeah, quite an interesting race, you would have to say. Quite scruffy, you would say, at the end, but we'll kick on. Right, who have I? I need Splandy in here, if he wants to join. Right, alright, let me get race director. Oh shit. Oh, it's too big. Come on. Oh, I got it. Thank God. Right, I do believe we have everyone. I'll kick us off good old Splandy. Splandy, I just seen you join here there.
I am here.
Well, that was a nice baptism of fire return, was it?
I wasn't expecting it, but I'll take it.
So look, talk us through. Is your first race back in quite a while, and obviously when you last time you were racing, we weren't doing the full qualifying session. So what was your approach to that, and kind of how was it settling into that type of qualifying?
I've been used to it. I've been used to it from doing it in other leagues, but I haven't really done any races at all in months. So I was just sort of trying to get to Q3, but then when I got the last lap in Q2 and I went pole, I was kind of getting a bit excited.
Yeah, but now look, to be fair, like obviously you qualified in the top 10, and you were close. Your P2 time made me surprised a few of the lads when you stuck it on provisional on P1 and Q2. Where did I think you started somewhere top 5? I think. Yeah, and how, like, obviously you were said there. How did you feel in the first couple of stints before the safety car started to kind of interrupt the flow? And did you feel good, like the pace was there?
I felt like it was alright, but then I disconnected too, and I think I ended up back in 17th at some point. So I was just sort of trying to race my race and see where I could finish, but happy enough to finish in 3rd.
Yeah, so look, it was great. It was obviously you avoided the messiness towards the end, and you done you. You tried to play the team game, obviously with Reen on the second last safety car reset, and it was gonna work. He was in the clear. I think the last safety car came out. Was that the intention to stay out and give Reen a hand and see what happens?
I knew that I was going to be swallowed up anyway, and I just thought he was in 2nd, so might as well just let him go.
Fair. And obviously you done him a favour by holding up. Was the intention once you got past the hold up as much as you could without being?
Yeah, I think I got him a second or so clear. So.
Sure, look, it wasn't there. I think he was happy seeing it. Obviously, it didn't end up as good as he would have liked, but fair play coming back. It was nice to see you back in the grid. Hopefully, we get you in a few more times this season if you can.
Hopefully.
And fair play for coming back. And great race, very comfortable, and welcome back.
Cheers.
Andy, if you want to kick on with the main man himself, Colin B.
Hello, Colin. How are we?
How are we, Andy? I'm absolutely knackered, mate.
I'm sure you are after that mad race. First of all, obviously quali didn't quite go as you expected. Talk us through that.
It did. I've been absolutely woeful in qualifying, mate. Nah, honestly, I was hoping to get into Q2, but I just knew. I knew if I got knocked out, it wouldn't be the biggest disaster. Just fresh tires, you never know.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I suppose. Yeah, obviously, if you go out early, then you've got a lot more fresh hits to use. And then obviously, with what happened in that mad race, you certainly picked up the scraps from everyone else. Having their own misdemeanor.
I was probably in about every single position there was possible in that race except first.
Yeah,
that was my race. Honestly, I was all over the place, up and down, and oh god, honestly, worn out.
Yeah, no, and I thought you just lost out in the podium there, but then obviously Raven and Saucy, your teammates had that coming together, and then you managed to get back onto the podium then.
You know, that's just kind of the way it goes, really. You know, I mean, Australia, anything can happen, and that's I'm sure my name around Australia was mentioned on commentary by Carl a couple of times, so
once or twice.
I'm sure you mentioned my record around there, which it's actually hilarious because I don't actually like the circuit.
You always get a good result. Once you pick that front wing out of the wall,
you never know what's going to happen, you know. And
I take it doesn't matter what configuration Australia's in. You're not Australia's biggest fan then.
No, I prefer the old one if I had to pick, but
I think
so you have to get over really.
And be in that same camp as well. So moving on for the next few races, what's the expectations? Just keep helping your teammates Saucy and
hopefully get points.
Yeah,
really, because obviously this season we were top constructors going in. Obviously I got something here which is great, and I finally contributed. You know, that's the first time I contributed all season really, so that's a handy one, you know.
Well, you know, every little helps, as they say. Well, now congratulations, Colin, on your P2, and hopefully more to come this season from you.
Thank you. Cheers, Andy.
Well done, Colin. Now, if it isn't the serial killer himself, ROI Dilzer.
That's the story.
Been a while since we had you on this top step.
Tell me about it, I know.
Now, obviously, did you feel, regardless of anything that happened, did you feel like you had the pace to take that win there at the coming to the end and then softs? Did you feel like you should have came your way regardless of anything that happened?
No. I'd have been happy enough with a top 4 or 5, to be honest with you. Like I hadn't, honest to God, I haven't touched the game since the race last week, so I would have been happy enough top 5 or 6, to be honest with you.
Absolutely, bro. We'll come back to the race because there's quite a lot to discuss, I presume. Qualifying, how did you feel? Obviously, you scraped through into Q3 by the skin of your teeth, and how did you feel? Did you feel like you were close to being gone there at that stage?
Quali was kind of just a bit of a practice. Like I knew it was into Q2 fairly handy. But I knew getting into Q3 would be tricky enough. Now, to be fair, I made a big mistake on my first Q2 run, so I knew I'd have to go back out on another new set just to guarantee myself to get through. But I made an even worse mistake on that one and ended up on the grass. So I was kind of just praying that I got through, and I think it was like by 100, 200s in the end. But I think it makes a big difference. I think getting into Q3, because then you give yourself a platform then to actually fight in the front, which I think, as we say tonight, is quite important.
Yeah, obviously. What are you saying there, girl? But look, Dilzer, you started, and obviously a lot happened. I don't think I was on you for a lot of the race in terms of because just how much was actually happening all over the place. So I presume it's a good thing I wasn't on you. I presume you're just kind of keeping on the track, making no mistakes, and seeing whatever fell to you, and let everything happen in front of you.
Pretty much, I didn't really do a lot. I had a decent start. I think I made up 2 positions on the first lap, which was key for me because I think I overtook 1 or 2 lads on the same tyre as me. So I think I was the lead medium runner at the start. And so then the first safety car fell really well for us, but about 18 more happened in the race. So it was just about being on the right tyre at the right time and just keeping the nose clean. I seen a few bits tonight that were just. I can't even describe it, to be honest with you.
Tonight was I'll be honest. I said tonight was the messiest I've seen 2-1 ever since I've been involved. But it's weird because I haven't seen any indications of it since this season's been the first 2 races were brilliant, in my opinion. The racing was clean, respectful.
Even the end of last season, I think we had a good thing going, but I don't know what it is with this track or something. It was just
brings out the worst, apparently, which is strange.
First 2 races were the calm before the storm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we're going to Saudi next week.
I blame the co-commentator.
Mr. Ice called Andy. Yeah, we're going to Saudi next week. For some reason, my hopes aren't exactly through the roof.
Race,
But sure, look, Dilza, you done what I always think you do. You kept your nose in, you kept your nose clean, and you're always there. And obviously that now brings you straight into the fight. Do you think, with how close the 2 does look, do you think you can kick on and make a challenge towards the lads?
I don't think so, to be honest with you. For a start, I'm missing next week. I'm away, so that's points gone already. But I think, especially you look at Section, if he hadn't had his crash, he'd have won the race, I reckon. It's Saucy is very quick, and he was taken out at the end as well. So I think they're probably the 2 lads. They seem to be on form this season. So to be honest, I'd be happy enough just plodding along, taking podiums. I've had such a messy last few races, so I'd be happy enough to just get the odd podium, to be honest with you. See out the game.
Absolutely, yeah. So see out the game is the big one here. I suppose we all done it to get out this and hopefully onto something that's even remotely better. But we'll see, I suppose. Fair play tonight, Dills. You kept it clean and you done what you needed to do to take the win. And welcome back to the top step. Saturday next week you're not here, but we'll get you back, and I'm sure you'll be in here again. You always show your head. Fair play. Thanks everyone for
so often.
Absolutely can't have without you. Thanks everyone for staying in, and the engagement was great. Obviously, I wish we could put on a better show for you and things, but shit happens, I suppose. Sometimes we move on next week, and we'll crack on again. Thanks for tuning in.